eat my cottage cheese and go live. And I probably won't be able to see the comments on here because I can't see. I don't know. I haven't had cottage cheese in forever. Dirty glasses. Well, hello, YouTube friends. How the hell are you? Long time no see. I'm all riled up. I was just trying to record a video. A video about double standards. Are there double standards in the world for young and thin people and fat and old people? What do you think? Double standards in today's world? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. Well, I don't know if I'm back, Ellen, but, you know. Oh, by the way, happy birthday to you. Let's start that over again. It's Denver's birthday, everybody. Happy birthday, Denver.
Happy birthday, Denver.
Denver, I was going to sing you a song. I was going to sing you your own personal song, and I was going to read you a poem. I still might. Listen, I can't see shit. These are cheaters. The comments are going to still throw me off. This is the only caffeine I've had today. Denver is 29 again. Your birthday is Monday. Well, happy early birthday. PD 9070, that's a personal problem. And besides that, if you can get your head down near your coochie and you're a dude, you got bigger problems. Nice to see you though, Pete. Oh, how I've missed the trolls. Did I see the pics I sent of my new I did not. I still have been limiting my time on scrolling the phone. I got your like just because BD, if it starts to smell like fish, don't use Summer's Eve. It's not good for it. Okay? Hi, Geneva. My shirt does match today, doesn't it? You love when people aren't sensitive. I am not sensitive. However, I do have highly protective moderators who will step in, Pete. Pete, is this your first time watching? I'm going to say yes. Because Pete, I can get a little wound up and I can go off the rails. I try not to, though. That was really gross. Well, a fishy smelling coochie shadow is gross, okay? Hey, limited edition. Hey, Gilmore. That is Gilmore, right? Well, hello. Not a grandma yet. Not blessed. Not blessed to be a grandma yet. How's it going? Thank you. The eyes are good. Christian says he's new and his name is Chris. Thank you. Thanks, Megan. The eyes are good. Still getting adjusted. I can't wait till I get my prescription cheaters. Petey, don't tell Denver to calm down. You do see she has blue writing in her name. Be nice to Denver. Denver has a sense of humor too. And Denver and I are like this, so you don't want to go there. Have I watched The Land Before Time? Why? Do you think I look like one of the dinosaurs? Nah, yeah, but you can get booted. Yeah, you never tell a woman to calm down. No, you can stay and hang out, Petey. Okay, so I have a pork roast in my... That was not cool.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Don't say that to Denver.
He didn't say anything nasty. Denver can take that a little bit. That was... I don't like that you did that.
His birthday. You shouldn't have to take it.
All right. Should I just end the live and leave? Because apparently I have no control over the situation.
Hi, Gigi.
Anyways, it's after work. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out. I have a pork butt in the Instapot. And it might be done for dinner tonight. It might not be. We might be eating tuna salad. Hey, Sally D. What's happening? I have this. I don't even know how many pounds it was. 2 pounds? 3 pounds? I don't even know. I put it in the pressure cooker for like 70 minutes. Hopefully that's enough to cook it. All right. Honestly, I can see myself, but I can't see the comments. So, you want to see my original glasses? Should I put my original glasses on for you? That's the Jen y'all know and love, right? Except there's no lenses. Why does it sound like somebody's walking around the other side of the house? Yeah, but he's not that heavy. Hello. So I have these bananas that look like...
They should go to the garbage can.
Well, one maybe go into the garbage. Yeah, this one definitely has to go to the garbage can. Denver, you working today? Lock the front door. No. We do, Geneva. It's starting to melt very, very slowly. Lock the front door. What did I ask you? Are you working today? You're not working today. Okay, wait, let's rephrase this. Did you take the day off? Hi, Donna. Yeah, we're going to get rid of this one.
Getting three more inches on,
Nice.
Friday.
Hey, Tara Lynn. Tara Lynn, did you hear Rich say we're getting 3 inches Friday? Rich is not plowing. He does not do that anymore. Hi,
Yeah,
Peyton.
at school today, they want to bring it back. I said, don't count me in.
No, you're too old for that. Rich did have to go work today. He had to dig a grave. Hey, from Australia. He had to dig a grave today, and it was really, really hard because we still have a lot of residual snow And he was saying that his...
Still,
Did you have the excavator?
yeah.
Yeah, he said his excavator was sliding all over the snow.
Crazy.
No, we're just...
No way am I going
Okay, I'll look, Erica.
I want nothing to do with snow.
He used the snowplow for many years, especially when the kids were little. I can remember him having to go out Christmas Day. All right, I need a recipe. I need a recipe. Recipe? I'm not as good as y'all. I don't have these recipes memorized. Ugh. Let's see if we can find one in this well-loved cookbook. Hey, from Wells. I have pecans or pecans, and I have walnuts. Hello, Joseph. Hey, so I want to ask you. They're good, Tara Lynn. I get headaches though from having to go back and forth like this. But I am married very happily, depending on the day.
How you say that?
Well, it's true. I mean, we almost got divorced on our 40th wedding anniversary. We did not. We just argued like, yeah. What was I gonna ask? Oh, so my little rant on my video, and I don't even know if I'm gonna post it now, is
Hi, Nicole.
hi, Nicole. Nicole, more snow coming Friday. Oh, and Philip, what are you doing on there? What was I gonna say? Oh, so the thing was, Chapel Roan's Grammy dress. Did any of you see it? I might. Did any of you see her dress?
Yes, I've seen her dress.
All I could think of when I looked at that dress was, ouch.
All I thought about was why.
But you like boobies.
Yeah, but that's not.
Right, Erica? And then I was thinking, so part of my video was double standards. Double standards, because I already asked this question. Double standards for young, thin women. It is coming, Sally D.
1 to 3 Friday.
And then me doing my videos with my little crop top where you can see like 3 inches of my belly. And then the video I did with the thong over top of my tights, and people were flipping out, telling me that that was inappropriate. But yet when they look at that dress with the boobies, nip rings holding her dress up, they're like, oh, that's fashion. That's fashion. So, yeah, I might post the video. It could be a good topic of conversation. I'm your type. Aw, Logan, are you feeling a little frisky? I like Chapel Roan. She's a beautiful girl. Her music is excellent. I like her. I like a lot of her values as well. I just think that, the nip rings. Yeah. Yows. What was I going to say? Oh, also that thing that's going on Facebook where you tell ChatGPT, like ChatGPT's supposed to know about you and make a picture. I came out as a dude. I had a purple shirt on, but I had a beard. Okay, how does ChatGPT know that I pluck my chin hairs? So I did redo it. I redid it a couple times, actually. I wonder how much energy I used to create 3 pictures. She said sun's out, boobs out. Oh, well, listen. At least on the Netflix series The Guinness, You were a beard. You were a dude too. Seriously, I. Has anybody seen the series Follow Her Lead? No. Hell to the no. The series The Guinness, about the Guinness family. Did you know they had full frontal in that? I still think that was fake. I still think it was fake. All right, banana muffins. You guys are getting me sidetracked here. Banana muffins. There's not a recipe for banana muffins. Did I lose half of you because I started talking about that dress? I'm sorry. Hey, Spud. Aw, well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'm trying to find a recipe for banana muffins. I suppose I could use everything we see now is fake. I'm telling you. Thank you, Spud. Somebody has to do the Google. Do the Google for what? That guy? I don't even know what that guy's name is. I was like, dang. Grab some from my look. We don't have a Holiday Inn. Stop the presses! Stop the presses! Yeah, look at my chicken wings. Stop the presses! Nicole actually likes something that I'm going to make. Nicole, I think that's a first. Hello, Sandra from Australia. Yeah, I got to get back to doing videos. You didn't, watch it jiggle. Bet you if they were boobs, you would like them. Just saying. Again, double standard. Should I attach some nipple rings to them and hang fabric from them? I bet you'd like them then. Gosh, I've been away from live too long. You're waving hello and goodbye at the same time? Welcome in and sorry to see you leave. I make no apologies. Except whenever I'm an asshole, and I don't think I'm an asshole right now. Why can I not find any recipes for banana muffins? Oh, there. How about cinnamon muffins with bananas? You're just kidding? That's all right. I can take a joke. If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? That's the way I look at it. Standing next to this thing makes me nervous. Hello from Russia. Your grandma used to say that when she... Oh, and then the Chat GPT thing. Brittany went and she made one, and it actually did look like me. Except, listen, it looked like me like this. It didn't look like me like this. It looked like me like this. I'm like, why'd you gotta get one with 3 chins in there? That was not cool. My day was good. It wasn't that bad. You thought it was. It wasn't that bad. I cannot find a recipe for banana muffins. And don't be singing that damn song. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Remember when that was a trend? I hated that. might have to get the old Betty Crocker book out. Surely there's gotta be a banana muffin. That's Pampered Chef. It's not gonna be in there. Burnt offerings. No. This would be so much quicker if I just pulled it up on a... I have a Betty Crocker recipe book up there. It has no front cover or back cover anymore. Brand muffins. We don't need those. We don't need this shit any more than we do in this house. We definitely keep the toilet paper companies in the black. Is that what it means? In the black? I can't Google it, Casey, then I'll lose you. Use the banana bread recipe. Banana nut muffins. Well, there's like muffin recipes, but none of them are banana nut. I want them to be moist. I like moist muffins. I like moist muffins. We like shit moist around here. One cup sugar, 1 cup milk, self-cut raising flour, 1 egg, 2 bananas. I don't have self-rising flour. Banana bread. Do you know? All right, I guess we're gonna have to do that. Oh, these all call for 3 bananas. I only have 2 bananas. Cream shortening and... Listen, this recipe calls for butter, but yet the instructions say to cream shortening. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the $3. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm still not used to that on here. Excuse me. All right. Watching from Oklahoma. All right. These all, okay, we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do this. I don't want to do shortening though. Shortening? Half a cup of shortening. Nope, Casey, we don't celebrate that. We do not. We think love should be celebrated every day, not 1 day a year. What are you doing for Valentine's, Casey? There's so much pressure on people for Valentine's Day. Cream shortening, vanilla, and sugar together. Add the eggs. Sour milk. 1/4 cup sour milk. Thank you, Ken. More money for more bananas. Listen, I wanted the boom chicka wow wow, the boom chicka wow wow popcorn. I know it's not called that, but I can never. What's it called? Boom chica, boom chicka. I call it boom chicka wow wow. The kettle corn. I was gonna stop today because I had to get gas at Samuel's Club, and then the more I thought of it, I'm like, I really don't. Huh? $2.99. Tell me you got it cheaper. Oh, big flippin' deal. You got it for a penny cheaper. You're going to the casino? I would, Samantha, come get me. I would like to go to the casino and play the penny slots. Your ex-wife's birthday is on Valentine's Day. So I'm not a big Valentine's person. Aw. Well, see, Mrs. 5 to 7. What does that mean? Did you start 5 to 7 and you're married? What does that mean, Mrs. 5 to 7? That's a nice reason to celebrate Valentine's Day. Yo, dog, I got nothing for you. It's a money grabbing holiday. Aren't they all, though, Ken? Aren't they all? Where's my dude? Where's my doohickey? Where's my bedatter? My beater? Where'd my beater go? Your last name is Hines 57. Ha! Nice. Hey, Deborah. Well, hello from Greece. Tell me, do stuffed grape leaves taste like our Polish pig in the blankets? That is funny. Your reasoning for why you're called that is much tamer than my reason. Hey, redhead. Redhead. Okay, half a cup of shortening. I do not even know what's gonna go with the pulled pork. I haven't even thought that far. Stuffed grape leaves are good. You got married on May 7th, so it could be 5. Nice. You had the onion soup? Did you try my version of the onion soup? I'm glad you liked it. You should have seen, there was a lady that went off on me on Facebook about it. She had a whole paragraph about my onion soup. I was like, excuse me? I told you it was not French onion soup. I said literally in the video, it was not French onion soup. She went off on me. And in the end, she called it nasty. But honestly, I love all the good comments. Don't get me wrong. I reply to good comments too, but I like clapping back to the stupid comments too. Hey, Shauna. Welcome in, everyone. Could you do me a favor? There's 151 of you watching. Could you make sure you hit the thumbs up button? I did. I got both cataract surgeries. I got them both done. I got this one done on the 15th and then this one on the 29th. It's so flippin' weird. So these are just cheater glasses, but I have to wear them to be able to see your comments because my eyes, the artificial lenses they put in my eyes are for distance. So I can stand here and see the TV and read street signs and know what color the traffic lights are now. But I can't see up close, so. Coleslaw? I don't have stuff for coleslaw, Tara. It might just be pulled pork and nothing else. A teaspoon of vanilla. This is store brand because I'm a great value bitch. Can I make a cake? Mm-mm. Well, I could if it's out of a box. Teaspoon of vanilla. 1 1/3 cup. Every once in a while my eye is irritated and my eye, it gets irritated in the way if you've ever worn contact lenses. It gets a little irritated that way. It is so weird. Like at night when I start to get comfortable to fall asleep, it seems like every night before I start to fall asleep, I'm like, oh, wait, I got to get up and take my contacts out. But then I have to tell myself I don't have contacts. You love cake, woman, please. Sorry. Sorry. That's the, you probably have to scroll. I don't know. Where do you scroll when you scroll on YouTube? Do you scroll up or scroll left and right? That's probably the next live. 1 1/3 cup. Dang, that's a lot of sugar. Oh yeah, they hella dilated my eyes. They didn't, it probably took a good 6 or 8 hours for them to, no, they were still dilated by the time I went to bed that night. They were, yeah. What does that mouth do, Andrew? Doesn't do you, that's for damn sure. Andrew, are you the one that wanted to know how blind people wipe their ass? I'm just curious. Because if you are, we did a video about you. I've worn glasses since I was like 9 or 10 years old. It's just, and then I wore contacts for a lot of years. But then when I had my detached retinas and had my surgeries for those, I couldn't wear them anymore. Hey, Kathleen. What did I do? Did I offend somebody? I don't find that hard to believe. I can say the wrong things. All right, let's get that mixing. There, Laura, we were saying that earlier. Nikki. Oh, here it is. Yep, it is Denver's birthday. I'm not making sour milk. It seems to me like I should be using vegetable oil instead of shortening. It's your birthday in 3 days. Well, happy early birthday. Hey, Florida Jen. These are just cheaters. I actually don't have to wear glasses to see past my fingertips, but I still can't see the comments. Tara Lynn, have your parents been behaving themselves? Remember, we only got 2 bananas. 2 bananas. 2 eggs. the comments here are so delayed. 2 cups flour. You sure this is gonna work? Thank you, sunshine. Lori, I am trying to make banana nut muffins without a banana nut muffin recipe. Welcome in, Nikki. Haley! Thank you. Thank you. Haley, haven't you been in here before? I thought I've seen you before. Have I not seen you before? Or maybe I've just caught your comments. Have you commented before? Maybe. Maybe that's where I've seen you. Sometimes I am too real to my family's embarrassment. Did you not just go outside? Didn't he just go outside?
Yeah.
I thought so. What is my favorite color? Orange. Orange is my favorite color. Aren't you glad you asked? Ha ha ha. Gotta fix this. The peg just came out of our shelf. What the hell in a handbasket? Come on. Thank you. Well, hello from Grand Rapids. Did you happen to catch Jason?
You're a pain in the ass tonight.
Did you happen to catch Jace and Josh while they were in Michigan? Hi, Kimberly. The dog drives my husband up a fucking wall. Ugh. What's my name? Say my name, say my name. They acting kind of crazy and calling me baby. Why the sudden something? My name is Jen. Te amo, Jen. Is that right, Kimberly? Te amo? No. Look at that. Kimberly will get me straight. A teaspoon of baking soda. Oh no, it's been pretty calm. There was only a couple that got... There were only a couple. For the most part, everybody's been good. How do they know when what are clean? They were on your local news station. Oh, gotcha. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Aw, thanks, Stephen. Te amo is I love you. Mi nombre es Jen. I love myself too. Oh, thanks, Brittany. I have another one I have to do. It's called, so I'm not supposed to be doing a lot of I'm not supposed to be getting very active. Good thing, right? But I'm not supposed to be getting very active because of, I gotta I gotta kind of keep it controlled because of my eyes. Like this one, like with the first one, I was so careful, and then with this one, I'm like, pfft. But I gotta watch. The rest of the streamers are all e-whores. What does that even mean, Steven? Steven or Stefan? What does that mean? What's an e-whore? Is that like a digital whore as opposed to a paper whore? Like, I don't understand. Man, for these bananas being as ripe as they were, they're pretty hard. That's what she said. What's an e-whore? Is that like Eeyore, Eeyore? You young ones, you gotta let me know what that means. Ah, shenanigans. I had a video I was gonna upload to Facebook and I never got it. It was one of the last ones about getting dressed up in the caution tape. It was a quick edited down version of when the guys wrapped me up in caution tape to do my videos a couple years ago. No idea. An e-hooer. What does that mean? What's an e-hooer? What's an e-hooer? An e-hooer? I literally have no flipping clue what you're talking about. I'm sorry, Steven. Melissa, you too can make videos. Add eggs and beat thoroughly. If I add the eggs to the batter, does that mean I get to beat my husband? Hello, Albert. Hello, Cody. It says add eggs and beat thoroughly. I said if I add my eggs to the batter, do I get to beat you? You hope to see me at the grocery store. Wait a minute. Brittany, is this the same Brittany that's from Michigan? I know what a Disney. I know you were from Winnie the Pooh. I can't with y'all. All right, let's put our eggs. I want to understand it in the context that Steven said it. I didn't understand it in the context that he said it. Steven, I am innocent, but you know what? My followers have taught me an awful lot. My husband is so done with my streaming bullshit. He's my producer. He's my biggest fan. My husband has lived with me for 40 years. I was like this before I started social media. Unfortunately. He can tell you. Like, we got into a fight one time because I'm always silly. Like, I will find humor in the stupidest shit. And we were having an argument one time, probably within the first 5 years of marriage. And he said to me, "Can't you ever be serious?" And I said, "No, where's the fun in that?" Pass that man a beer. He doesn't drink anymore, except occasionally. When he had to be on certain medicines, the doctor told him to cut that out. He's like, okay. But he does every once in a while. Banana nut bread. Banana nut muffins. Okay. Add the eggs and beat thoroughly. I am going to beat them. Thank you, Deborah. Brittany, wait, where are you the one that's from Michigan? Yes, that's you. I don't live in Michigan though. How are we gonna do that? How are we gonna do that? Are you gonna drive 8-10 hours down here? Thanks, Nani. I have those ones, and I have another pair here somewhere. But I don't like them. I like the shape of these ones. I am from PA. Down where? Down there. Down in Yinzer, black and gold country. You gotta come to Yinzerburg. All right. I'm from Prince Albert. That shit hurts. Who in the heck would have a Prince Albert? How far from Altoona? Maybe an hour and 15 minutes. We're north of Pittsburgh. I live north of Pittsburgh. Would love to know how we both met. You're an hour from Altoona? How did we both met? How did we both met? We worked in the same department store. That's it. That's how we met. I live north of Pittsburgh. Depending on the traffic, anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. It was not Target Old Meat. Old Meat. Why would you want to have a name like that describing your meat that's old? What does that mean? What's the significance of old meat? Does it smell like fish, like Gucci tacos? No, it was a store called Gold Circle.
They're no longer in business.
All right, I put the bananas in. Because you're old and all of your meat turns old in the end. Good point. So live it up while your meat is fresh. I will have to tell my boys that. One of them has lived it up while his meat was fresh, let me tell you. He's very good at swiping. Well, he doesn't anymore, but he used to be very good at swiping right. When he would start dating, I'd be like, okay, was it the app you swipe right or left or up? Thanks, Jess. Sorry, I can't have the oh, there's the Instapot. Philip's meat's old and soggy. I think Shanine's in Central, right? Right, Shanine? Are you in Central? Philip, that's a Shaggy song. Wasn't me. Don't these should have cinnamon in them. I think banana. Hey, Andrew. Now, wait a minute. Am I back to work? Oh, yeah, I was back to work on Friday. I took 2 days for the first surgery. For the second surgery, I went back the next day. forgot, Philip. Yeah, you want to hear about Gold Circle? When did I start working at Gold Circle? It was 19. It must have been the fall of 1983. The fall of 1983, because I graduated in 1983 in May. And we worked there. Yeah, so I worked there for a while. He asked me out. I said no. Then we went out. Then we were dating for about a month, and he said, "Will you marry me?" And I said, okay. So then we took another year, and then we got married a year later. Is that right? Yeah, because we were engaged for a year. We got engaged after 30 days. Did you hear? Nicole just called Nani Granny. What's up with that shit? Why'd you call Nani Granny? No, Nani is like young, fierce, banging. Well, that's what her husband would say. But she's definitely not a granny. But yeah. Rich is 5 years older than me. Right, Rich? 5? 5.5 years older than me. That's all right. And what's true, Nani? 5 years and 4 months? No. January to... That's... I know, but you're 61, I'm 65. Do I miss parent-teacher conferences? Hell no. Those things were a waste of my time. Those were a waste of my time. I had one kid. Listen, both of my kids are bright. These will pass. Both of my kids are bright. One. Okay, Philip, don't yell at me. Philip hated school. Philip hated it. You know the progress reports where they said, hey, get your kids' shit together? Philip loved having me get those every 9 weeks. The other one was a whiz in school. Like a whiz. Was so convinced that he was going to go to school to be a physical therapist. That's what I'm doing, Mom. Blah, blah, blah. Graduated with honors from high school. The kid worked his ass off the whole way from preschool through the end of high school. Went to college and went, oh, this is what it's like to be free? This is what it's like to not have your parents around? Listen, I did not nag at my kid to get the good grades. They just came naturally to him, okay? But he got to college and he was like, yeah, This shit's nice. So much so that he did not apply himself in college at all and was politely asked not to come back. Yeah. He had no, and then he thought, well, I'll try. I'm like, I thought you wanted to be a physical therapist. Nah, I don't want to do the school anymore. I'm over school. So then he was going to go do computer stuff, and he went to community college for 6 months for that. And he was like, nope, I really don't want to be in school right now. I'll take a break and I'll go back. And I'm like, you're not going to go back. You're just not going to go back. Most people that say they're going to go back don't go back. So, every once in a while he talks about going back, but will he? I don't think so. Thank you, Frosty. All right, I got to find some nuts. Do we want pecans or walnuts? My guys would probably say neither, but is Sandra still here? Sandra, how long am I supposed to bake these for? It is not, and that was the thing, old meat. Old meat. I just love saying that. That's the thing. So when there's 11 years between my kids. Now, the first one went to technical school. The one that hated the school. Went to technical school and graduated with a degree in graphic design. So isn't that ironic? The one that hated school stuck it out and got a bachelor's degree, associate's degree. Sorry, associate. I don't know what the difference is. My youngest, who was made for school, didn't stick it out. They kind of pushed it when the first one, graduated from school in what was it, 2004? But that's all you flippin' heard whenever my youngest was in school. College. And I'm like, no, there's trades out there. Be a carpenter, be a plumber, be an electrician. There are things you can do. You don't have to. I tried to talk him out of college. No, Mom. It's what I want to do. I think they push college too much. Number one, it's hell of expensive. And number two, the trades are dwindling. We need people in the trades. Is this a cheese grater? Yes. I'm grating my nuts. Good for him. But I'm saying in general, most people that say they're taking a break don't. That's awesome for him. Teaching is a hard job. I wouldn't want to be a teacher. Hey, Serene. Serene, how was work today? Should I do more? Maybe I will do a little bit more. It took you 15 years, but you did it? Nice. I didn't go to college because I thought that there was no way that I was going to be able to go to college. My family, all my parents talked about was, never having any money. So when I was in school, I was thinking I was going to go to school to be a secretary or something. That was what my dream was. Oh, how dumb, right? But I knew my dream wasn't going to come true because my parents always talked about not having any money. So I never even brought up the subject to them. I did talk to my mom. It was probably 15 years ago. She asked me one day, why didn't you ever go to college? And I went, I never knew it was an option. Neither you nor Dad ever talked about it to me. I said, I just assumed it wasn't an option. Well, your brother went to college. Okay. You didn't want to leave home? I was married at 19. I turned 20 3 days later. I was ready to get out of there. All right, I'm gonna put some pecans in my batter. Probably too many, but oh well. You were gonna go. Oh, nice. Thank you, Lucy Zoe. A lost stone. Thanks. Hello, Paolo. Did I say that right? The kitchen is what the kitchen is. It's not gonna change. It was bought this way 25 years ago. I enjoyed the wallpaper at the time. I don't even see the wallpaper anymore. Although every once in a great while, for about 5 minutes, I think about changing it. But it will probably be like this until the kids take it over. Perfect. Well, good. If I change the wall, it's not my husband's favorite either, but it has a matching, it has a, not a matching but not the same. Does that make sense? It's a tiny floral one in the bathroom. Wallpaper's coming back. I wanted to so our walls are drywalled in here. This is a manufactured home, or some of people like to refer to it as a mobile home. Has drywall. It's actually wallpaper covered drywall, and it's white. And I wanted to take and paint one wall like a deep green color, but that was like 15 years ago. I am making muffins. Coordinating. Thank you, T. My vision is better, but it's still shit for the comments. And that's not going to change anytime soon until I get my other glasses. All right, what temperature should I bake muffins at? No, but these are wrapped in wallpaper. So we could have gotten unfinished. Was it unfinished or finished? Was it going to be painted?
No, we had paint.
Yeah, so we could have got just plain drywall and then had to paint it. But Rich was worried about when we bought this when we ordered it, he was worried about the drywall plaster cracking en route. So that was why we opted for the wallpaper wrapped drywall. Theoretically, yes. Yep, it's pre-wrapped. Mm-hmm. $3.50? Okay. How long? How many muffins? I'm not sure, Mandy. Probably at least 12. I gotta get my flashlight so I can find my muffin tins. Sorry about my butt being in the way. Oh, I could do minis. I could do minis. I cannot Google. You're on my phone right now. How are you gonna Google when you're on my phone? My stove is also 25 years old. Ask a lot. Oh, okay. Echo. Echo. How long should I bake banana nut muffins if I'm making mini muffins?
Sorry, I didn't get that. The internet isn't reachable.
Well, how the fuck are you talking to me then? Echo. Are you connected to the internet?
Sorry, I didn't get that. The internet isn't reachable.
How is she talking to me if the internet is not reachable?
I couldn't get on before. I had to switch
You had to switch to what?
to next.
Well, she should be on Nix.
I was on the other one, and then it went out. I couldn't use it, so I switched to next. I don't know why the word is out. Did you even pay the bill?
I don't know if I paid the bill. I gotta call back and negotiate that price down. It was $28 for the longest time, and then it went back up to like 47 for shit ass internet.
Sucky ass internet.
Well, I kept it because they're supposed to be getting the fiber optic stuff. Well, thank you, N8. Thank you, N89 898. I can't read that.
89866.
89866. Well, old meat, I call back every once in a while and I renegotiate my price. They're pretty good about that. I've also had that same internet company since we've been here, so. But we're on the waiting list to get the good stuff, the good internet. My son has good internet. He pays for his own because I got tired of him coming out and bitching about ours. Who's using all the internet? I was like, you don't like it? Get your own. So that's what he did. So now we use his a lot because it's like super fast. Is this even any good? That's what that lady says. Well, you know what? I unplugged our Alexa device the other night accidentally. So it is probably, I gotta go in my phone and check the settings. It'll be all right. Just a minor hiccup. Should should take a look at that pork and see if it's done. Thanks, Michelle. These are just cheaters. Gosh, I hope this is done. Ooh, it is not. Kind of, sort of. I think it's going to be, it's not falling apart done, but it's done. All right, let me get these in the oven.
Nothing new, Laura.
Well, Laura, if he starts driving now, he could be at your house by, I don't even know what time. Ouch! I stuck the end of the spoon in there to test the pulled pork, and now the end of the spoon is hella hot. Dang. Do you want to see what I'm doing? That's what I'm doing. I'm probably filling them up too much too. This is supposed to be a non-stick pan. We'll see. These also look huge to me, and I don't think they are in real life. My depth perception is so off. I pulled my car in today to park it. And yep, I'm parked like 3 feet back from the thing where I should be. It'll be all right. Y'all, I scratched my car yesterday. Oh, I was so devastated. I pulled into my parking spot. I have a name. My parking spot has my name on it. Well, dinglings got it all messed up yesterday. They didn't park where they were supposed to. They were like over their lines. And when I come down the road, I'm like looking, I'm like, yeah, I can make it in there. I can fit in there. So I pulled in like I normally do. I went to get out of my car, and my fat ass couldn't make it between my car door and my car. Like I couldn't get out of my car. Well, I could get out. I could stand up, but I couldn't squeeze my fat ass past the car door. So then I struggled to get back in my car. Because listen, my badonkadonk is donking, okay? And so I got back in, and I'm like, son of a bitch, I'm already late. You know, I'm like, I just want to go in and punch in. I would have been on time, but so then I thought, okay, well, Jen, you've done this before. Back out, turn around, and back your car in. That way your driver's side door will be on the same side as the girl's driver's side door next to you. You could pull over a little closer to the car on the other side, and it'll all work out. Except your girl backed into the spot. I got back into the spot, right? And then I'm like, oh no, you're too close to him. So I started pulling forward, and he's got a Jeep with these steel fender wells that stick out above his tire. Yep. I started pulling forward, and I heard, and I was like, oh, it's just our tires rubbing, right? That's what I'm thinking. It's just the tire rubbing. And so I stopped, and I'm like, well, do I keep going forward, or do I back up and try to get... Well, thank God I backed up. I backed up, and I pulled out. And then I just went down to the other end of the parking area. I thought, ugh, right? I get out of my car, and I'm looking at my door, and I'm like, I not only scratched it, I indented it. Oh my God, I stood out there and I cried. I cried. It was such a horrible morning. I was in a bad mood. I was crying before I left for work. I was feeling sorry for myself. And I was trying not to cry because you're not supposed to have too much pressure in your eyes. And then I was just getting pissed off, and I'm standing out in the, and then I'm like, I got to tell Rich. So I call Rich and I'm like, I scraped the car all up. And he's like, it's all right. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's not all right. He's like, Jen, it's a car. We'll get it fixed. And I'm like, oh, great. I'm like, I should have never came into work today. I should have stopped at the damn bridge and jumped off of it. I'm like, this is a shit day. Full moon, Monday, scratched my car. My husband's trying to get me to settle down. I was so pissed off. So pissed off because my dad was an auto body guy, right? Well, my dad's not here anymore, so my dad can't fix it. And Rich is like, it's okay, we'll get it fixed. And I'm like, I gotta pay these doctor bills and I gotta pay to fix my car. Am I gonna eat all those? No, Jamal, you're gonna come over here, lay on your belly, and I'm gonna shove them up your butt. So, and it's not, I didn't think it went the whole way through the paint. It went down to the primer, so it's probably a good $1,000 to fix it. But unless we can get if we can get factory paint, we might be able to, Rich might be able to do it. Nani wants to watch. Like, seriously, Jamal. Rude. Don't worry, Jamal. I won't lose any sleep over it. Trust me. It's more fun me imagining you laying face down and shoving them up your butt. Honestly. And Jamal, I hope you can take a joke because you're going to tell me, I didn't mean anything mean about what I said to you. I'm going to be like, really? I'm like, really? Will I lose any weight over it? I don't know, Jamal. Oh, Rich said you can't play. No floppy tacos for you, Jamal. Bye, Jamal. It was fun, though. Come back again. He wasn't hugged enough. Because you know why? Because listen. That's a cop-out. That's a cop-out to go in and talk about, oh, you're fat, right? What a cop-out. Now, Jamal, we could talk about your IQ. He got timed out. He didn't get banned. We don't ban people. Shamumu, you upset about that? Thank you, Erica. Don't be getting all emotional on me, Shamumu. Oh, and by the way, yes, I was called Shamu as a young child. And I wasn't even heavy then. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Everybody is very nice. Jamal didn't want to play, though. All right, so let's see here. Let's move the canola oil. Let's move this. You need a couple. This is Jadeville. Do you remember the Jane Seymour? She used to do the commercial for K Jewelers. Hello, Jet Sutton. She used to do those commercials for K Jewelers, and remember this was that was this. I don't even know what this is. It an infinity heart? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I think this was was this a Christmas present one year, Rich?
Mhm.
Christmas or birthday? Open heart. Thank you. That's what it is. Jane Seymour. Is she even still alive? So many of those movie stars. Yes. Hey, Kelly. She's 74. Nice. Thank you for the high five. Am I going to wash my hands before I play with my meat? No. I don't feel like it.
Did you set the timer
On the muffins?
Yeah.
I did. It's not as tender as I would like, but it's like Dairy Queen. Do we get it for free? If it falls off, do we get it for free? Don't shake it more than twice. Shake it for the young, shake it. I don't even know how that song goes. Anyways, I wish it was Friday. I'm ready for 2 days off. People don't understand. People are calling about their leaky windows and they don't understand that it hasn't been raining here. And I say, do you have snow on your roof? Yeah, what does that have to do with it? I said, because you got an ice dam on your roof. Well, it's your window's fault. No, it's not. I'm like, the first thing you need to do is go out and clean the snow off your edge of your roof. Well, how am I supposed to do that? I don't know. It's like Dairy Queen. How am I supposed to do that? I don't know. Well, I don't want to do that. I'm not getting up on my roof. Oh, okay. I don't know what to tell you then. You need to get the snow off the edge of your roof. I didn't realize this was mostly white meat. It is definitely not as tender in the middle. It'll be fine. Oh no! They do. They want the service guys to come out and, well, can't your guy come out and clear the roof, snow off of my roof? And no, we're not a roof company. So, and then one lady goes, well, it doesn't do it whenever it rains. It did it last year whenever it snowed, and it did it again this year when it snowed. Well, there's your answer. You just talked yourself through the whole problem. Call a roofer. Hey, Wicked Bones. It is, and I thought that that's what I bought here, Jadeville. It's a combination of dark meat and white meat. I thought it was a pork butt is usually dark meat. It's fine. We're gonna put a little bit of barbecue sauce and some water. Oh, you want to see what I'm doing? Normally I do this in the crock pot and it'll cook for about 6 hours, but I didn't have that time today. And Rich, I was gonna have Rich put it in the crock pot, but he got called out to work, so. And I didn't want to leave it in the fridge one more day. Again, what are we having with this? I don't have a clue. I think we're tired of rice. Probably nothing if you really want to know. And I don't even have buns, so we're using bread. Maybe. And we're losing all of our little mom and pop grocery stores, so we really do have to rely on the big chains. It's pretty good though. It's not as fatty as I thought it was going to be. This has a rub on it. Garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, chili powder, paprika, salt, black pepper, oregano. Did I say salt? Salt and brown sugar. See, that's not real tender there, but we'll work around it.
See you, Ellen.
Bye, Ellen. It is very good. That's what I just mix it up all in a bowl and then you could you can make it spicier, depending, you could add cayenne pepper, you could add red pepper flakes. It has just a little bit of kick from the chili powder, but nothing major. This is pretty lean too, so I think that's another reason why it's a little harder to shred. You could add liquid smoke. I don't cook it in barbecue sauce whenever I'm, doing the meat. That's a little bit of fat there. Because I don't like it too saucy. Imagine that. And yes, there will be leftovers. We don't necessarily buy a lot of lunch foods because there's always food left over from supper. And to be honest, if this was cooler, I'd be in there with my hands. Because your hands are your best utensil.
Good night, Lisa.
Good night, Lisa. Oh, there's the muffins. Ha 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 ha. hot, 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 hot. You be my nurse. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's just not as tender as it should be. We'll just pull it apart. And don't worry, my family's eating this. If y'all were coming to dinner, I'd wash my hands. Oh, those look nice. Sorry, I'm kind of multitasking at the moment. Yep, banana nut muffins, mini muffins. I add watered down, make it pretty thin. Hey, Debbie. Thank you, Marissa. Your favorite noodles and it got in your eyes. What are your favorite noodles? I like the bulldog noodles, although some days they're just too thick for me. Thank you, Krista. Oh, thank you, Mary. So I have flat feet. To me, they were very comfortable. Now, I don't have a job where I'm standing all day. They were comfortable. They were warm. Somebody said they didn't like them. So, I mean, you know, we all have different tastes. And they didn't soak through for as long as I was outside shoveling snow that day. I was out there for a couple of hours. I thought for the price tag of under $20 and free shipping that they were well worth it. Spicy noodles. I can't do anything. I do the carbonara, but listen, that spice pack that they put with that, dang, you don't even need a lot. Mm-mm. And then they can add extra sauce if they like. But that's it. Me too. Me too, cats. One day I got adventurous. I thought, oh, I'm going to use like a half a teaspoon or so. Psh, I could barely finish eating that shit. All right, Rich, if you really want something to go with this, it's going to take longer. Huh? What would you like to go with it? Huh?
I'm just eating that.
It is not snowing. Well, it could be. I think we were supposed to get a dusting, but the burning ring of fire. I mean, they don't call it spicy butthole for nothing. There's the pulled pork. Hopefully these are cooked. They kind of deflated. Oh, they come right out. Wonder if they're overcooked. They're a little dry. Oh well. Have them with a cup of coffee. They'll be fine. They're a little dark. I think instead of 13 minutes, I should have went 11 minutes. I'm surprised they're coming out of this pan that easily. We'll try 11 minutes for the next batch. Although I did put a good amount of cinnamon in them. So, how was everybody's day? Did you have a good day today? Well, hello, Elizabeth. Did I put something in the pan? Just this. Very busy and a long day. Oh, what happened, Mary? That's sad. They had a student pass away last night. Not so bad. You're going to be a freshman. Nice. That's scary to go to high school as a freshman. I made pulled pork. These are banana nut muffins. Quick and easy supper tonight. Well, not really quick, but... I don't know that I'm going to need this whole pan. Look, we used up the bananas that were going wonky. And it's, you know, food for a snack or breakfast. What am I doing? That wasn't a Lonnie. That was what I had because I didn't have coffee today. Pats or the Seahawks. I have to go Seahawks. As a Yinzer in Steeler country, you have to go with the Seahawks. That's just my thoughts on it. The Alanis are pretty good. I don't drink them that often. I had a couple that I took to work. I've been drinking tea instead of my usual coffee. So at lunchtime, I felt like I needed a little bit of a... Oh, that could be why I have a headache. Coming down off of caffeine. Well, that Alani should help me. Yeah, I don't drink them very often. At $2.50 a pop, that's kind of pricey to me. But they are good. I don't do Red Bull or any of that Monster. Probably not any. Those probably aren't any good for you either, but. I got too much in there. Yeah, they are a little pricey. Mary, do you watch on TikTok too? Mary Mason? Should I know your name? I feel like I should know your name, and I'm just not figuring it out. I just didn't feel like dealing with TikTok today. No hate TikTok, I just didn't feel like dealing with it. Oh, Nurse Mary. Thank you. See, I said I feel like I should know who you were. Are you still working as a nurse, Mary? That's not a dumb question. Also, should I know that? Hey, Rainy. You would think after going live for 3 years that some of these, a school nurse. See, I thought I should know that. You would think after going live for 3 years and talking to y'all that that I would retain some of this information. Apparently not. Apparently my brain picks and chooses what it wants to remember. And now I got even more of you to try to remember from Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. All right, I did not use all of these, so. Hey from Canada. Now don't get mad. I jokingly call Canada Canada, okay? Don't get mad. Was the pulled pork any good? Huh?
Yeah.
Did you not eat any of it on a sandwich?
Nope.
Why not?
I don't want the bread.
Are you on a diet again? Why, do you need to?
Yeah.
Why'd you get on the scale?
No, I just started doing some.
But you haven't been taking your water pills either. You still peeing up a storm?
Yep.
You're from Canada as well? Nice. We have a lot of friends from Canada and the UK and Wales and Ireland and Scotland and Poland and Slovakia and a lot from the Philippines over on the Book of Faces. Who else? Australia, New Zealand, that strange country called Florida, Missouri. Yeah, he doesn't always take the mish. All right. I was trying to clean some of the spray out of these empty ones. I'm going to try these at 11 minutes. Minnesota. I feel for Minnesota. I don't talk about and please don't get mad at me because I don't talk about politics and my feelings on certain things. I have opinions too. I just don't want to. There's enough shit going on in this world that I don't need to. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm not going to do it. I almost said something. Yeah. There's a little bit of a situation going on here in one of our local communities. Yeah, there was an incident. And, yeah, another parent and a child. And I know we all got opinions on this person was legal, so I don't even want to get into the debate with you, but you're going to start diamond painting. Square pegs I like the round ones. Thank you. Thank you for watching for a while. You ordered the wavy talk for your hair. Mary, I have never used that. It's currently colder than a witch's tit, minus 30 Celsius. That is really cold. I like round, Deborah. I think you have a little bit more leeway as far as not getting them perfectly squared up on each other. Now, I don't know if Kimberly is still here. Kimberly, you still here? They might have all left. I think she might have used square. Has anybody used the square diamond drills? Well, thank you, Buffy Carter. Hey, Em. That was my day yesterday. Your puppy just farted. I hope they didn't crop dust you. Well, welcome in, Bella. I think people must have scrolled out because we do have a lot of people that do diamond painting. I've only ever used the round ones. That's just my thing. I think you can see if you don't get the square ones, you know, perfectly straight or whatever, that would bother me. It was good. Emily, did you get your closet fixed? Because if you did, I might hire you to come do ours again. No, you don't need glue. Listen, I have gotten quite a few from the T to the E to the M to the U. Ours held for 2 weeks. It is now back down again. Hi, Greg Bouchard. So, Geneva, So it doesn't, you don't need glue. So there's a plastic film that's on the paper, on the canvas. You you oh, it yeah, we're gonna have to go back in with wood. Um, on the diamond painting. So what I do is I take a straight edge and I cut the cellophane a little bit, like maybe 3 by 3 inch section, and you can just lift up on the cellophane, and it should be sticky under there. Yeah. Just do a little section. Don't take all of that cellophane off at one time. Just yes. And there should be a chart, or there should be a key on the side of the diamond art. You'll see one at the top of this side, one at the top on the left hand side, and one on the bottom on the right hand side. And all of the drills should come in packages, maybe labeled 1 through, so maybe you have 25 different drills, 1 through 25. So the number 1 would match number 1 on the key. A lot of times they'll have the DMC embroidery floss number listed as well, and some of the drills will have that DMC embroidery floss number there listed too. But 1 is 1, 2 is 2, and so on. Thank you, Danetta. Yeah, there are lots of videos on YouTube. Thank you for the marshmallow. Hi. It is easy. You just don't make yeah. I had one person that was watching one day as I was working on one, and she's like, she did not lift up the cellophane, and she thought that she had to glue all of those drills or diamonds. She was gluing them to the top of the cellophane instead of lifting the cellophane out to find that the graph itself was sticky. So, thank you, Nicole. Nicole, are you feeling any better? Like you haven't hurt yourself lately? Yes, way. She's like, oh my God, I feel so stupid. I'm like, don't feel stupid. But all right, well, thank you, Tiffany. I was trying to send a gift on somebody else's live, but they must not have gifts turned on, because there was no place for me to send one. But I had a muffin and I had a couple of bites of the pulled pork. So, well, these are so hard now. These are so hard. I can't believe I overbaked them. That makes me mad. Let's just add some butter. We won't notice it as bad. They're very crusty. Oh my gosh, Rich. The church roof back in the studio, Priscilla and Morton's, is leaking.
What?
The roof from the ice melt or snow melt. They have totes there catching the drippings. Just calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. Hello, kitty. Hey, Chrissy. Yeah, and they're leaving to go to They're leaving to go to Scotland and simple syrup. Throw them in the microwave for 5 seconds. They're still good. They're just a little crunchy on the outside edges. I know, Mary. Isn't that crazy? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I can do that. You're okay? That's what we'll do. We'll put them in a Ziploc bag. You know what happened was the canola oil that I sprayed into the thing made them really crispy. Well, thank you there, Greg Bouchard. Greg Bouchard, are you from France or are you from New Orleans? New Orleans? They are tasty. I'm getting ready to go. Thanks, Megan. Well, they're just cheaters. They're just cheaters. But I think once I get my prescription for my reading glasses, I think I might get them to write down all the information that I need and get a couple of pairs off of Zenny. You need a pep talk or a dance so you can start organizing your house. I'm the wrong person, Buffy Carter. Didn't you see my Keep and Get Real video? Now those are not done. 11 minutes is not enough. So when I clean my house, I tidy it up at different intervals. Like Sunday, you know, folded all the blankets up, put stuff back in the living room, vacuumed the floor like 3 times because I kept getting dog hair up and kept having to empty the canister. Vacuumed the area rugs, swept the floor, and then I did the bathroom floor in the our bathroom. I mopped it. The night before that, I got on a stool and did the big mirror and wiped the countertops down. It never ends. Why are we putting nuts on muffins? Nuts on muffins is probably better than nuts on your cheek. Better than nuts on your cheek. It's what's a open heart we decided from K Jewelers. Or chin, yeah, better than nuts on your chin. No, see? They're still not done. The ones in the back are done, but the ones in the front are not. Let's go for it. What do they call that? Arabian goggles? Something like that? Arabian goggles? Thank you. You think it's the winter blues? Aw, Toasty. Well, you come in here and you start it, but you don't like when people talk back to you. My family doesn't like, my guys aren't big fans of the nuts either, but a lot of times I will omit the nuts because they don't like the nuts, but I like the nuts, so I decided to put the nuts in it this time. And so when they go to bite in the muffins, they're going to be like, "Oh, nuts." That's what they're going to do. "Oh, nuts." It could be. Let them. You see, they're still brown. They're still. I think it's because I used the shortening and not like oil, and probably didn't have enough bananas. It's all good. Thank you, Gamer Mom. They did. They went well. Although the doctor did warn me that there's still a film behind my but behind the new lenses. That I might have to go back and get. They do this thing with a laser and they clear out the. They could cloud up again, but he said it could be months or it could be years. But I noticed my right one, and it could just be inflammation. But I said to Rich, I didn't think my right one was as clear as it was when I had it first done. It's miraculous though, because I can see out of this eye. I can see out of this eye. And I have not been able to see anything out of this eye for about 5 years. It's been blurry. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that they can do that. You like nuts and muffins? I do too. Hey, Vanessa. I like nuts and cookies and things, and they're just not fans of it. I didn't, they're chopped pretty fine so that they shouldn't have to, you know, crunch down on them. These are all right. Bye, Shamumu. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you for being so polite. I was kind of worried with the name. I thought you were going to be a troll. Hey, Chrissy. Yeah, I will get back to making videos. We're gonna get back to doing dishes too. It's so weird though to get in my car, like wake up in the morning and be able to see, or go down to my car, get in my car and drive to work and not need my glasses. It is 7:39. BLTs. Nice, Mandy. It's an inside joke with your... Well, I told you I was called Shamu as a child. I heard them talking about it, Chrissy, but I didn't see the video. You're from London? Nice. Greg, born and raised there? Have you ever been to have you ever been to the it is called the London Tower, right? To me, that looks like a fascinating place to go. Not the history of everybody being executed and all that stuff, but... Hello, Peaceful Rue. Thank you. Right now I am watching the series about Queen Victoria on Netflix. I love all those period series. I first got interested because of the Anne Boleyn movie, And remember, what was it? The Tudors on the Tudors. And Rain. I know Rain's not set in England, but Rain is one of my most favorite TV series. Hey, Let's Rock from Michigan. How's it going? Well, thank you for liking the videos. There's another Dougie one I have to do. I can't remember if I know how to do. Is that how you Dougie? You gotta. There's another Dougie one I need to do. I learned it 2 years it took me to learn how to do that Dougie, and I don't even do it good. 2 years it took to learn how to do that. One of my bosses at work asked me if I knew how to Dougie. But there's another one I want to do. There's a couple. There's the new ones, the new Bruno Mars dances. I would love to do those. Now, some of them, granted, this old lady can't do. That's funny. No, I never took dance lessons. I just liked, whenever we were teenagers, we would go out dancing under 21 clubs on Sunday nights. I thought my shit didn't stink when it came to dances. And then I realized my shit did stink when it came to dancing, because I can't dance. Stillwell, you're full of them. My favorite color is orange. Stillwell. 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 Wait a minute. Stillwell. 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 That's from a movie. Stillwell. Stillwell. Who was called Stillwell? Stillwell. But Buffy, can you do the dance, or do you have to have him playing on a TV behind you? Because everybody's doing that with having him on the... Is that part of the whole thing, having him on the TV behind you? I think... Listen, my balance isn't very good. And my knees have been more achy because I have not been as active, because I've been taking it easy because of my cataracts. But my balance isn't good. So, you know how you know how when they do that dance, they get the legs going out to the side. I can't do that. I'll fall over. I can go straight. And how's it go like that? Something like that. I have to adapt them for myself. I have to adapt them for myself, otherwise I'll fall over. I was doing it. I'll have to go back and watch it. I know it's because they go up and then down, right? I can't even get, my spine is not as flexible as it used to be. They go, and then they do this. And then doesn't he? Something like that. And then they do it again, and it's something like this. I don't know. It's not that hard, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. No way. You can do it. He does not. He used to when we were younger. We would dance together. We used to do line dancing and stuff like that. But he has end-stage osteoarthritis in his knees. So, yeah, his dancing days are over. His days of going to fairs and walking around and things like that are over. So, Yeah, we used to do line dancing. Could you picture it? We were pretty good too. You love banana nut muffins? Oh, good. And you know what? Now that these are cooled, hear it? They're still crispy. I think it's that damn oil. They're just meant to be some crusty muffins. Well, I think I'm going to hop off of here. I always forget that these are up so you can watch them after we end the live. And then I think back and I go, oh, yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that because people are going to be able to rewatch that. But I did, oh, Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty. You want to talk about jumping? I want to do the Snoop Dogg crypt walk so bad. But there's a thing where they go out to the side like that and they're jumping. I can't do it. I was trying to I was asking the guys, they're in their 50s as well. And I'm like, can you jump? And they're like, yeah, we can jump. And I'm like, can you do the jump in the crypt walk? And they're like, no, we can't do the jump in the crypt. I can do a bunny hop, but yeah, how does the crypt walk go? And then they jump, 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 jump. And then it's the something like that. I wish I could jump. I can't jump. Hey, Catherine. Good night, Pask. Yep, I'm going to go too. I'm going to put these muffins away and clean up my dishes. And thank you, Mrs. Hines 57. Good night, Vanessa. Thank you for joining in. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. You too. So I did upload a video today. I forgot that I didn't upload it here. It was Forrest Frank, Thankful. And then tomorrow is Check on It by Beyonce. So thank you, Madeline. Aw, thank you. You all have a good evening. Have a good day if you're whatever you're doing tomorrow. Melissa. How you gonna do me like that, Melissa? Mrs. Hines 57 is Melissa, aka Frosted Cupcake. That was a bad trick. You got me. You got me good. Good night, Nicole. You did tell me earlier, but I missed. Sorry. You have to go to school tomorrow? There are worse things in life. Enjoy your, I know you don't want to be called a child, but enjoy your childhood until you have to become an adult. I'm telling you. We can all tell you, when we were 16 or 17, we all wanted to be adults. So we could do whatever we wanted to do. And then now that we're all adults, we're like, oh, to be young and not have all that responsibility. You're a Melissa too. Well, have a good evening, Chrissy. Thank you. Thank you, Mordecai. All right, have a good night. I'm signing off. We will see you when we see you. Whoops, I covered the lens.